Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakradash, the Buwanas, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith, the labor of love and true sincerity. I just want to touch on a quick health topic, just about colds and flus, because brother was just asking me this week, about some different supplements and stuff that he was taking, and what exactly to do, because it just came out of nowhere. And as always, we know that all brothers should very well know by now, through like Dr. Sebi and other herbalists and stuff like that. And then also according to the scriptures, in Deuteronomy 28, I believe it's verse 22 or somewhere around like that, where it talks about the different plagues that the Most High will bring upon us. And one of them, he said, an inflammation, and hey, that's the key thing to all of Jake's problems, all of our health problems in general, is just inflammation building up within the body. So all colds and flus is, all different diseases is inflammation accumulating in the body. So with the I call them so-called colds and flus, because from an actual herbalistic perspective and a healing perspective, when you get those cold and flu-like symptoms, we call that just detoxification. That's all it is. So it's the inflammation and all of the different toxins that's already inside of your body getting activated by an alkaline environment. The cold air is alkaline. That's why in the hospitals they generally tend to what? They keep it cold, because that's an alkaline environment. And what the common saying is, disease or so-called disease cannot live in an alkaline environment, and that is true. That is so true. It's straight to the point. Anything dealing with any cold is good. It's alkalizing for the body. So when you come down with those symptoms, just know that that was already built up within your body, and now it's being activated by the alkaline environment. That's all what truly happens, within that instant. So by the toxins and different things like that reacting, activating in your body and producing those symptoms, what should you do to remedy that, or to help expectorate that? And word expectorate, X means out, and pect, come from like the pectoral muscles, means to spit, so you'll be spitting that phlegm up out of your chest, what I'm saying? You're expectorating different things from outside of your body. So you want to promote that, you will want to have more of those symptoms to push all of that crap, all that inflammation, all of that plaque, that build up within the body out, so I would take more herbal teas, do a fruit diet, do a liquid diet if you can. And if you notice too, when the average person comes down with a cold and flu that bad, you don't want to eat no food. Why? Because the body is going into reserve mode and it just wants fluids, because that's what's going to help expectorate, that's what's going to help to hydrate the body, get the body acclimated, to be able to deal with everything that it's dealing with, just like, catching the fever and different things like that. The body is heating up in order to kill those different toxins and germs. So you want to promote that, so you would, for a typical cold and flu-like symptoms, you can, you really want to lean on the lymphatics, the blood cleansers, and also things that directly attack mucus, like, of course, burdock, all of the blood cleansers in general, burdock, yellow dock, sarsaparilla, those are without question that you should always use. Another big one for the cold and flu-like symptoms is elderberry. Elderberry, some elderflower, those two, yarrow leaf, mullein leaf, marshmallow leaf. Those are some primary things. Blessed thistle, if you got a lot of mucus and stuff in the brain, and that helps to oxygenate your brain. You know what I'm saying? When you're feeling all that brain fog and stuff like that, you know, those are some great things to help to expectorate the cold of the body, all that inflammation in the body when you're going through those cold and flu-like symptoms, you know, to bring you back to homeostasis, you know. Also Irish moss, you know, for the minerals, you know what I'm saying, and stuff as well. And bladderwrack, it's a, you know, it's a sea herb, you know, which doesn't taste that great, you know, but if you have it in the powder form, you can take it in the powder form, or if you just want to add some to your tea, you can. But I'm just warning you, it don't taste great at all, you know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as wormwood or anything like that, but it definitely doesn't taste good. But you know, I generally take it in the powder form because the bladderwrack, it has I believe about like 90 or so of the minerals that the body needs, just as well as Irish moss does, and that's a good mixture that you could put together as well. And Dr. Sebi, he has a formula with those two herbs that are real great, nourishing for the body, and as well as the getting back to the bladderwrack, dealing with that helps to remove dead waste and dead cells from out of the body. You know, so as your body is trying to cleanse itself, bladderwrack can come in there and sweep out all of those dead cells that is being killed off, you know, while you're cleansing yourself during those cold and flu-like symptoms. You know, so that is something that's very important as well, because a lot of times when people go on these different detoxes, you know, and I experienced it myself, you know, I know a lot of this stuff just from trial and error, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. And we know that experience really is, you know, the best teacher, you know, at times. And you know, early on, you know, just doing, you know, going through detox journeys and stuff like that, I went real heavy with the olive leaf, you know what I'm saying, real heavy with the olive leaf. And I went so heavy that, you know, like, not knowing that, you know, my lymph nodes was blocked, and I had all these different blockages within the body, and, you know, my eyes started turning red, you know what I'm saying. I felt, you're going to catch a flu-like symptoms when dealing with olive leaf, but I really got sick as a dog, and it didn't stop the whole time. It didn't stop the whole time because the fact that I was going so hard, but my body's channels weren't opened up to be able to expectorate and to move all of that stuff out of the body. So I just had a lot of dead cells just sitting and accumulating in the body, and that could cause more sickness as well. You know, so these are different things that you, you know, should be prepared for, and good information to know when, you know, dealing with detox and healing. And of course, first and foremost, we know prayer. You know, as it gets into in Sirach, the 38th chapter, you know, be not negligent to pray to the Most High, you know, like when you're sick. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very, very important, man, you know, because also in one of my favorite herbal scriptures, or just healing scriptures in general, was Solomon. It's either 12 and 16, or I believe it's 16 and 12, where it says, it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster which brought, it's like neither herb nor mollifying plaster which brought me whole, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, we can still do all of these different remedies and stuff, you know, to heal our bodies, and, you know, to be as healthy as we could possibly be within this just messed up environment, messed up society, this valley of the shadow of death. You know, but at the end of the day, it's the Lord, you know, that heals us. You know, we know also according to what in the book of Malachi, he shall come with healing in his wings. You know, and that's what the complete healing of our bodies, new bodies, everything, to where we won't have to deal with these different things. You know, and also just dealing with the wintertime too. I mean, so you can look at it two ways. You know, if you catch a cold and flu-like symptom, you know, you want to promote it, but, you know what I'm saying, if you really need to take some stuff from Esau, you know, because you really got to make it to work or something like that, and, you know what I'm saying, then that's understandable. You know what I'm saying, because we got to do everything in balance, and I do understand that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know, if you have the opportunity just to let it rock out and to let it go and to promote it so your body can really push it out, then jump on like, you know, a liquid diet real quick, 2-3 days to purge it out the body. You know what I'm saying? Do fruit smoothies. You know what I'm saying? Green juices, more so the fruit smoothies, because that's really going to help to hydrate the body and really to help to estrange the body as well of inflammation and stuff like that, you know. And the heavy, well, the mild fruits, you know, that are astringent are like all the different berries except for strawberries. Strawberries are acidic in its nature, but alkalizing to the body. But that's considered more of an acidic fruit. So the milder fruits are all of the berries, you know what I'm saying, except for the strawberries, the lemons, and the limes. Those are the heavy astringents. So you can also add those to your diet as well. You know, people always saying, yeah, drink tea with lemon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's perfect. You know, so add, you know, some heavy lemon to, you know, your diet when you're going through those cold and flu-like symptoms, and, you know, to help it to push out the body. Also, too, if you could take some something to help the bowels move, you know, that'll help greatly as well, so that the head can clear up, because the gut is known as the second brain. And the gut is known as the second brain because it has trillions of millions of nerve endings with inside of the gut that corresponds to various functions within the brain. And once again, I noticed from experience that a lot of times my head will be really clogged, and now that I'm going through another detox right now, you know, when I go to the bathroom, now all of a sudden my sinuses and everything, I just start draining. You know, so that's literally letting you know that the gut controls parts of the head from draining. You know, so it's always good to not only attack the cold and flu-like symptoms, but as well to attack the gut, you know, and to help bowel flow. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to help everything to unclog itself. So that's very important. All right. So for that, you know, you can take some Cascara Sagrada, which is one of my favorites. Rhubarb root. You can add a little olive leaf extract in there as well, you know, to help expectorate, you know what I'm saying, and that'll be a good little formula right there, you know what I'm saying. Or you can add some chickweed, you know what I'm saying, that's good for circulation throughout the body and throughout the bowel walls, and really helps to break up, you know what I'm saying, all intestinal waste to help you push your bowels even further. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a few things that you can use as far as that. And of course, there's many other things that you can use as well, but I wouldn't recommend nothing drastic like senna leaf. You know what I'm saying? Like those herbs like senna leaf is not really good to use like that, because they contract the stomach muscles and they're really forcing it out of there, as opposed to Cascara Sagrada, you know, which just stimulates bowel function. You know what I'm saying, and just creates like waves within the intestinal walls to help push it out there. You know, and senna leaf and Cape aloe, things like that are very abrasive on the intestines. You can use them here and there, but use them very modestly. You know, like if you need to use it, because if you really want to, you know, unclog, you know what I'm saying, and do some drainage from the head, then you can use it, but just moderately. You know what I'm saying, just to get it out, you know, for that period of time. But after that, don't continuously use that, you know, because that's not going to be good for you at all. You know, it's going to be very abrasive to the stomach. So, you know, just a quick recap, you know, catching them so-called cold and flu-like symptoms, help to promote it, you know, drinking the herbal teas, going to a fruit smoothie diet, a juice diet if you can. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's going to be the best thing to help get rid of it and promote more mucus to come up out of the body. You know, the herbs that you can take to help to get the mucus up out of the body for the cold and flu-like symptoms. Yarrow, yarrow, feverfew, burdock, yellow dock, elderberry, elderflower, you know what I'm saying? And also to help remove the dead cells, Irish moss, bladderwrack, mainly the bladderwrack, and just, you know, some herbal formula, something like that. Even if you just get regular Cascara Sagrada capsules, you know, just from Vitamin Shop or something like that, just to take, you know, to help bowel flow, that'd be cool enough, you know what I'm saying? And that'll help brothers, you know, throughout the winter time and with their cold and flu-like symptoms, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, you know, and of course building up the immune system with immune herbs. I love mule herbs. But so with that, you know, I hope this segment was edifying. You know, and as it says in Sirach 30 and 15, you know, health and good estate of body are above all gold. You know, so with that, you know, I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to elect out there doing this work of faith and live with love, truth, sincerity. Shalom.